R-Truth just made $3 million disappear and reappear faster than his famous championship mix-ups, and by the end of this video you'll know exactly how he built his empire. Hit subscribe right now because this story gets crazier every minute. June 2025 changed everything for Ron Killings, the man we all know as R-Truth. After 17 years of making us laugh every single week on WWE television, the impossible happened. WWE fired him. Not released, not let go, but actually fired one of their most beloved stars. Fans around the world couldn't believe it. Social media exploded with angry messages. Wrestling websites crashed from all the traffic. Everyone wanted to know why WWE would make such a terrible mistake. But here's the shocking part that nobody saw coming. Just 3 weeks later, R-Truth walked through the curtain at Money in the Bank 2025. The crowd went absolutely insane. People were crying, screaming, and jumping out of their seats. It was like watching your favorite uncle come back from the dead. The noise was so loud that you couldn't hear the announcers for almost 5 minutes straight. WWE cameras showed grown men with tears in their eyes and kids holding up signs that said "Welcome back, R-Truth." Behind the scenes, something incredible was happening. WWE President Nick Khan, one of the most powerful people in all of sports entertainment, personally called R-Truth's phone. Khan admitted that firing him was the biggest mistake WWE had made in years. The company was losing money, fans were canceling their subscriptions, and other wrestlers were actually refusing to work until R-Truth came back. That's the kind of respect this man has earned in the wrestling business. Now you might be wondering if this whole thing was just a big storyline. Wrestling fans are smart, and they know that companies sometimes fake drama to get attention. But multiple sources inside WWE confirmed that this was completely real. R-Truth's firing was legitimate, and so was his emotional return. The fact that WWE was willing to admit their mistake publicly shows just how valuable R-Truth really is to the company. This brings us to the money. And trust me, the numbers will shock you. R-Truth's net worth in 2025 sits at exactly $3 million. But here's what makes this even more impressive. Back in 2019, he was worth only $1.9 million. That means he added over $1 million to his wealth in just 6 years. Most people work their entire lives and never even see $1 million. But R-Truth added that much while entertaining millions of fans every single week. His WWE salary before the firing was $550,000 per year. That's more money than most doctors, lawyers, and business owners make annually. But that salary was just the beginning of his income. WWE Superstars also earn money from merchandise sales, video game royalties, and special appearances. R-Truth's t-shirts, action figures, and other products generate thousands of dollars in additional income every single month. The video game money alone is incredible. Every time someone buys a WWE 2K game and plays as R-Truth, he gets paid. Every time his character appears in a cutscene or storyline mode, he earns royalties. These payments continue for years after each game is released. With millions of copies sold worldwide, this passive income stream adds up to serious money over time. But R-Truth didn't just rely on wrestling to build his wealth. He made smart business decisions that most wrestlers never even think about. Real estate became his secret weapon for building long-term wealth. His main house is located in Indian Trail, North Carolina, and it's worth approximately $458,000. This isn't just any ordinary house though. R-Truth had it custom built to his exact specifications. The house sits on a large piece of land that gives his family complete privacy. The property includes a home gym where R-Truth stays in wrestling shape, a music studio where he still records hip-hop tracks, and a huge backyard where his daughter can play safely. Every room was designed with his family's needs in mind. The kitchen is perfect for hosting family dinners. The living room has space for watching movies together, and there's even a special room dedicated to displaying his wrestling memorabilia. But owning one expensive house wasn't enough for R-Truth. He bought several rental properties throughout North Carolina. These rental homes generate passive income every single month. Even when R-Truth isn't wrestling, these properties are making money for his family. Rent payments come in automatically, and the property values keep increasing year after year. This is the kind of smart thinking that separates wealthy people from those who struggle financially. North Carolina was a brilliant choice for R-Truth's real estate investments. The state has lower taxes than places like California or New York. Property values have been steadily increasing for years. The cost of living is reasonable, which means his money goes much further. Plus, North Carolina is a great place to raise a family, which brings us to the most important part of R-Truth's life. On April 7, 2011, Ron Killings married the love of his life, Pamela Killings. Their wedding was a beautiful celebration of two people who truly understood each other. 14 years later, their marriage is still going strong. In the wrestling business, where travel schedules are crazy and relationships often fail, the Killings family has built something special. Pamela Killings is much more than just a wrestler's wife. She's R-Truth's business partner, his biggest supporter, and the foundation that keeps their family strong. While R-Truth travels around the world entertaining fans, Pamela manages their investments, takes care of their home, and makes sure their daughter has a stable, loving environment. Their partnership works because they both understand their roles and respect each other completely. Their daughter was born in November 2014, making her 10 years old in 2025. R-Truth has been incredibly protective of his daughter's privacy, rarely posting photos of her on social media or bringing her to wrestling events. This decision shows his priorities as a father. He wants his daughter to have a normal childhood, not one where she's constantly in the spotlight because of her famous dad. Despite his busy wrestling schedule, R-Truth makes sure to be present for all the important moments in his daughter's life. He attends her school events, helps with homework, and spends quality time with her whenever he's home. Other wrestlers have talked about how R-Truth will turn down extra bookings or appearances if they conflict with family time. Money is important, but his daughter's childhood is priceless. The family's lifestyle reflects their values perfectly. They could afford to live in a mansion in Beverly Hills or New York City, but they chose North Carolina because it's better for raising children. Their daughter can ride bikes in the neighborhood, play with friends without bodyguards, and attend regular schools like any other kid. This normal upbringing will help her develop into a well-rounded person who understands the value of hard work and humility. R-Truth's approach to spending money is fascinating and shows real wisdom. He owns nice cars, but he doesn't waste money on super expensive vehicles that lose value quickly. His car collection includes reliable luxury vehicles that hold their value well. He buys quality items that last for years rather than cheap things that need to be replaced constantly. This smart spending approach has helped him build wealth instead of just showing off. The family enjoys vacations and nice experiences, but they're not wasteful or flashy about it. They take trips that create memories and bring them closer together. They eat at good restaurants but also enjoy cooking meals at home. They buy quality clothes but don't feel the need to wear designer labels just to impress other people. This balanced approach to money shows real maturity and intelligence. Now let's talk about how R-Truth became so valuable to WWE in the first place. When he first joined the company in 2008, he was positioned as a serious wrestler who focused on technical skills and athletic ability. He had legitimate credibility from his previous wrestling experience and his background as a hip-hop artist. WWE fans respected him as a competitor, but something was missing from his character. The turning point came when WWE writers started incorporating comedy into R-Truth's storylines. At first, he was hesitant about becoming a funny character. Many wrestlers worry that comedy will hurt their credibility or make fans take them less seriously. But R-Truth trusted the creative process and was willing to try something new. This decision changed his entire career trajectory. His first major comedic storyline involved him getting confused about championship matches and victories. R-Truth would celebrate winning titles that he hadn't actually won, or show up to events thinking he was scheduled to compete when he wasn't. These segments were hilarious, but they also required incredible acting skills and perfect timing. R-Truth made these confusing situations feel completely believable and naturally funny. The championship confusion segments became legendary among WWE fans. People would share clips on social media, create memes, and quote R-Truth's confused reactions. His catchphrases became part of wrestling culture. Kids would imitate his mannerisms at school. Adults would reference his segments in everyday conversations. R-Truth had tapped into something special that connected with audiences of all ages. But here's what made R-Truth's comedy work so well. Even though he was playing a confused character, he never looked stupid or pathetic. His confusion came from a place of genuine enthusiasm and love for wrestling. Fans could relate to his excitement about championships and big matches. He wasn't the butt of mean-spirited jokes, he was a lovable character who just got mixed up sometimes. His ability to improvise and think quickly on his feet made every segment feel fresh and spontaneous. Other wrestlers have said that working with R-Truth was always exciting because you never knew exactly what he might say or do. He would add little details and reactions that weren't in the script, making every appearance feel unique and special. The John Cena childhood hero storyline lasted for almost 10 years and showed R-Truth's commitment to long-term character development. For nearly a decade, his character maintained that John Cena had been his childhood hero, even though R-Truth is actually older than Cena in real life. This running joke created countless memorable moments and showed R-Truth's dedication to making even the smallest details of his character consistent and believable. When this storyline finally concluded at Saturday night's main event XXLs, with R-Truth losing to Cena but getting closure on his decade-long admiration, it felt like the end of an era. The match itself was less important than the emotional journey that R-Truth had taken fans on over all those years. His ability to make people care about a simple comedy storyline for 10 years straight is a testament to his skills as an entertainer. His musical background has always been a huge advantage in his wrestling career. Before becoming a WWE superstar, R-Truth was a legitimate hip-hop artist who released albums and performed in front of live audiences. This musical experience taught him how to work a crowd, how to control his voice and timing, and how to create emotional connections through performance. Unlike many wrestlers who try to rap as part of their character, R-Truth's musical skills are completely authentic. When he freestyle raps during wrestling segments, he's drawing on years of real experience in the music industry. Fans can tell the difference between someone who's genuinely talented and someone who's just pretending. This authenticity makes everything R-Truth does feel more believable and engaging. His entrance music has always been a highlight of his appearances. Whether he's rapping along to his theme song or creating spontaneous musical moments during his segments, R-Truth's natural rhythm and flow add an extra layer of entertainment to everything he does. These musical elements help him stand out from other wrestlers and give him a unique identity that's completely his own. The business side of R-Truth's career shows incredible intelligence and forward thinking. While many wrestlers focus only on their current contracts and immediate earnings, R-Truth has always planned for the future. His real estate investments will continue generating income long after he retires from wrestling. His merchandise deals and licensing agreements provide ongoing royalty payments that don't require him to physically perform. He's also been smart about maintaining relationships throughout the wrestling industry. R-Truth is respected by wrestlers, management, and behind-the-scenes personnel everywhere he's worked. This reputation opens doors and creates opportunities that aren't available to performers who burn bridges or create drama. His professionalism and positive attitude have made him someone that companies want to work with repeatedly. The 2025 WWE situation perfectly demonstrates his value to the company. When WWE fired him, they quickly realized that their programming felt different without his presence. Other wrestlers noticed his absence. Fans complained loudly on social media. TV ratings dropped slightly but measurably. The company discovered that R-Truth wasn't just another wrestler. He was an essential part of what made their shows entertaining and special. His return at Money in the Bank wasn't just about one segment or one match. R-Truth's presence changed the entire atmosphere of the event. Other wrestlers seemed more relaxed and playful when he was around. The audience was more engaged and responsive throughout the show. His positive energy affected everyone in the building, from the performers to the production crew to the fans in attendance. Looking ahead to the future, R-Truth has positioned himself perfectly for continued success regardless of what happens with his wrestling career. At 53 years old, he's approaching the age where many wrestlers begin to slow down. But his character work requires less physical punishment than traditional wrestling styles. He could potentially continue entertaining fans for many more years without putting his health at serious risk. The independent wrestling scene offers numerous opportunities for established stars like R-Truth. Smaller promotions would love to have someone with his name recognition and proven ability to entertain crowds. These appearances often pay well and require less travel than full-time WWE schedules. R-Truth could potentially earn significant money while having more control over his schedule and spending more time with his family. Television and movie opportunities are also possibilities for someone with R-Truth's charisma and comedic timing. His natural ability to make people laugh could translate perfectly to acting roles, hosting gigs, or even his own comedy specials. The streaming era has created more opportunities than ever for entertainers to find their niche and build dedicated audiences. His business investments provide a solid foundation that gives him freedom to be selective about future opportunities. Because his rental properties generate passive income and his real estate investments continue growing in value, R-Truth doesn't have to take every job offer that comes his way. He can choose projects that interest him personally or that align with his family values. The most inspiring thing about R-Truth's story is how he's managed to stay true to himself while achieving incredible success. In an industry where many people feel pressure to constantly change their image or chase trends, R-Truth has remained authentic and genuine throughout his entire career. His success comes from being the best possible version of himself, not from trying to be someone else. His commitment to his family while building a successful career shows that it's possible to have both professional achievement and personal fulfillment. Too many successful people sacrifice their relationships for money or fame, but R-Truth has proven that you can build wealth and maintain strong family bonds at the same time. His example provides a blueprint for anyone who wants to succeed without compromising their values. The $3 million net worth is impressive, but it's how R-Truth has chosen to use his wealth that makes his story truly special. Every financial decision reflects his priorities and values. The North Carolina home provides security and privacy for his family. The rental properties create long-term wealth that will benefit future generations. The conservative approach to spending ensures that his money will last regardless of what happens to his wrestling career. R-Truth's journey from hip-hop artist to WWE superstar to successful businessman shows the power of adaptability and hard work. He didn't just get lucky or stumble into success. Every achievement required dedication, smart decision-making, and a willingness to evolve when necessary. His story proves that with the right mindset and approach, it's possible to build the lifestyle of your dreams while staying true to who you are. The dramatic events of 2025 have only reinforced what wrestling fans have known for years. R-Truth is irreplaceable, not just because of his talent but because of his character, professionalism, and genuine love for entertaining people. Whether he continues with WWE, explores other wrestling opportunities, or ventures into completely different areas of entertainment, one thing is certain: R-Truth's best days may still be ahead of him. As we've seen throughout this deep dive into his incredible lifestyle and career, R-Truth represents everything that's great about professional wrestling and entertainment in general. He's talented, hardworking, authentic, and successful, but he's never forgotten where he came from or what's truly important in life. His story reminds us all that real success isn't just about money or fame. It's about creating a life that you can be proud of while making other people happy along the way. Subscribe now because R-Truth's story proves that dreams really do come true when you combine talent with smart decisions and never give up on yourself.